I couldn't sleep. After what happened with the mirror, the phone, and that shadow in the basement, something inside me had changed. And this house isn't just haunted. It knows me now. It doesn't just watch me. It waits for me to break. I woke up at 7:03 a.m. The rules said I had to read them by 7. When I opened the diary on the table, the rules were gone. In their place, one single line was written in red ink. "Too slow, Patrick. Now we write the rules." My stomach turned. I slammed the diary shut, but when I looked up, someone was sitting at my kitchen table. An old woman, pale face, white eyes. Her skin looked dry like paper. She was staring at me, but her face wasn't moving. No breathing, no blinking. "Who are you?" I shouted. She didn't answer. I reached for my phone, but she was gone. The chair she sat on was still warm. I started hearing voices again. This time, a baby crying. "No," I whispered. "I know this trick." But the voice kept calling me. "Patrick, help me. I'm cold." I ran upstairs, turned the TV on loud. I tried to distract myself. But every channel was just footage of me walking around the house. From angles, I never set cameras. My heart dropped. I wasn't alone. I looked into the mirror again. This time, my reflection wasn't moving at all. I waved my hand, nothing. But slowly, my reflection raised its hand. Opposite direction. It was not a reflection, it was a copy. And then it smiled. I heard the phone again. Same time, same unknown caller. This time, the screen didn't say unknown. It said, "Upstairs." And the ring wasn't coming from the phone in my hand. It was coming from the bedroom upstairs. I grabbed a bat. My hands were shaking. As I walked up the stairs, the sound got louder, slower, like an old rotary phone. Ring, ring. I reached the door. The ringing stopped. I opened it. The room was empty, except for one object in the middle of the floor, a Bible open. A message was carved into the wooden floor next to it. "You're not reading fast enough." I found a new envelope under the door. No name, no stamp, no handwriting. Inside was just a burned page with a new rule written in ash. Rule #8. If the house ever goes completely silent, hold your breath. Something is passing through you. That night, at 1:17 a.m., the house went silent. No wind, no crickets, no hum from the fridge. Nothing. I held my breath for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15. Then I felt it, a cold hand on my shoulder. It didn't grab me. It just passed through. I collapsed to the ground. My nose bled. I drove to the nearest store in the town 30 minutes away. I needed help. I needed a priest, an exorcist, something. The store clerk, an old man, froze when I told him the address. "You moved into the Whitmore farmhouse, didn't you? Why?" I nodded. He looked at me dead serious. "They don't sell that place. It chooses who lives there." I showed him the diary. He flinched. Then he whispered, "There's no getting out, Patrick. The house is not haunted, it's alive, and it remembers every sin of every person who lived there." I went back, sweating, shaking. As soon as I stepped in, the door slammed shut behind me. I looked around. The lights flickered. The TV turned on by itself. On the screen, a video of me standing in front of the house 10 minutes ago. But something was behind me in the footage, a tall black figure floating, no face. I never saw it in real life. I kept hearing drums again, louder than before. I looked outside. Figures were dancing near the trees, slow, floating. Their heads didn't move, but their bodies twisted unnaturally. I opened the Bible, tried to read aloud, but the words were changing as I read. Letters melting, pages bleeding. A message appeared in between verses. You invited us, you read the rules, now you play the game. Suddenly screams. From the basement, from the attic, from inside the wall. I ran for the door, tried to unlock it. It wouldn't open. My phone rang again. Caller ID. Me. I picked up. My own voice. Why are you trying to leave, Patrick? We haven't finished yet. I screamed through the phone, ran to the kitchen. All the knives were stuck into the walls in a perfect circle. I remembered something. On the listing it said the house had 3 bedrooms, but I only ever found 2. The third was in the attic. I climbed the ladder. Cobwebs, dust, silence. Then I saw a small door behind an old trunk. I opened it. A small child was inside. Pale skin, eyes gone, mouth stitched shut. She pointed at the wall. There was a drawing in blood. It showed me standing alone, holding the diary. And behind me, that tall black shadow. The girl mouthed something. I couldn't hear it, but I read her lips. You are the final rule. I ran down. I screamed, "What do you want from me?" The diary flew open on the table. Pages turned violently. The final page appeared. Rule #9. If you discover the truth, you must stay, so no one else does. The room shook. Lights burst. The air became ice cold. And from the walls, dozens of hands reached out. They pulled me toward the floor, toward the basement. I kicked, I fought, but the house didn't care. It had chosen me. A new real estate listing appears online. Victorian farmhouse fully restored. Beautiful view, perfect for writers seeking silence. A warning at the bottom. Rules must be followed. Violations will not be tolerated. And the name of the previous owner, Patrick L. Whitmore, disappeared, never found.